Carolyn has an overpayment question.
Hi, Carol. So let me read her question while she's trying to figure out how to turn on her camera and microphone. So she said, I have an overpayment. I'm an SSDI. They're trying to force me to not file bankruptcy and following me around everywhere and even getting in my face. What can I do? I have all the plate numbers and they're taking my pictures. I reported it as denied, but a lawyer told me they will do it all the time.
Wow, that's kind of heavy.
Yeah.
I wonder how much the overpayment is. Do we have like a dollar figure? That's a lot of resources they're throwing at. We have Carolyn is here with us with your hand up.
Wonderful.
Hello.
Hello, Carolyn.
Hi. Yeah, I had an overpayment. They kept saying that it wasn't reporting my home health care income, and that was already proven. But now they're coming after me saying that that I'm going to pay it back no matter what I say, how much, it's going to hurt me. I'm no longer able to work. I'm having spine surgery. They're telling me that I have to pay it back. Bankruptcy is not an option. I have to pay it back. The worker kept trying to get me to say over the phone that I agreed, and I kept saying I do not agree with that. It's impossible for me to pay that back. I've been followed around by 4 different people, 2 women, 2 guys. I took all their plates down. I called Social Security and asked, why am I being followed? They denied it, but when I spoke to an attorney, he told me that they do, in fact, have people follow. I've seen them taking my pictures. Why is this being done if I've proven I can't pay the money back?
Yeah. Well, based on the information I have, it's, well, first of all, sorry that you're going through this.
Thank you.
And I mean, I don't know. I know it does happen. Obviously, when your situation, unfortunately, it's happened to you.
Mm-hmm.
I have a few questions, so I'd learn a little bit more. This is without a doubt a difficult situation, Carolyn. Mm-hmm. And how much is the overpayment? How much are they saying that you owe them?
Well, they took my money away from me for a minute, and now it's $9,800.
So $9,800, and they have stopped your check?
They stopped for 2 months. They stopped my check for 2 months, and then gave it back because I filed an appeal.
Okay, so now you're back in pay status, mm-hmm. right?
Yes.
And they're saying, and is it still $9,800?
That's what it is now, yes, after they kept my money.
Okay. And this is an optional question. You don't have to answer it. You can pass. But mm-hmm. What is your monthly check?
Oh, I don't care. It's $1,800.
Okay. So $1,800. All right. So with the new regulation that went in last year, the most for an overpayment would be 10% of your monthly check to reduce that $9,800. Has that conversation been had?
Yes, but they don't want to do that. They want me to just give up. The person that's speaking to me wants me to just give up my check altogether.
Really? Well, that's interesting. And
if I ask questions, he refuses to answer them.
Right. Have you tried to find, like, are you really, do you want to manage this on your own, or have you looked to find somebody to help you with this, like legal help? Yeah,
I've called 3 places.
Okay.
2 of them has never called me back. 1 has, but he's not sure that he can take my case.
Right.
Everyone wants a big lump sum of a retainer fee. I don't have it.
Sure. No, you're on a fixed income. Just out of curiosity, the others that are out there looking for like a large retainer, how much are they looking for?
One wanted 3,500 down up front. I mean, which I understand you have to make a living, but I just don't have it to put down.
Yeah. So here's a few thoughts for you. Have you tried Centers for Independent Living, their legal aid department?
Oh no, I've never even heard of it.
Okay. So this will be are you a member here at the Disability Digest?
No, just a subscriber.
Just on YouTube?
Yes.
So I would recommend that you join us as a member.
Okay.
Complete your profile, and you're going to receive information from our support desk, and then communicate back to the support desk. Just say, I would like directions to contact my local Center for Independent Living. That's one. Two is we do have contacts that do overpayment work, but message to you and everybody else is out there. The best thing to do is to avoid one, but that's not your case. But this is just a general message because it's hard to get people to do these legally. Pre-legal aid is going to be good, and you can ask our support desk to have you introduce you to somebody that can help you with your overpayment. Just make sure that you clearly reference that you are on today's live 3-5. And we can have them listen to this segment of it so they understand your situation and do it. It wouldn't cost you anything to speak with them, and perhaps they have other guidance than I do. But here's the thing. My take is I would encourage you to get out of the phone conversations with them and just have everything in writing.
Yeah, because when they asked me to come into the office, the person that asked me to come into the office, I went into the office twice. He refused to see me. He kept giving a message to the person at the window to talk to me. And then the person at the window would take it back to him. I found that odd. And I said, that's it. I'm not talking anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yep. So in writing, and 10% is the rule. Like 10%.
Okay.
And so you can also send them that, say, listen, this was the rule. 10% would be $180 a month. Right. So I think if you can't get any legal help to like get rid of it, and you just are okay with paying it down at 10%, you likely, because that's the law, you should be able to get that cleaned up pretty quick. Now, the other thing you can do, this is another idea. When you get through those resources and you're not getting anywhere, I would consider, make sure everything is well documented. Consider contacting your local congressional representative and going through your story. You're going to have to submit something in writing first.
Okay.
But this just sounds like it's criminal is really the only word that I can think of. What's going on to you? Yeah.
Okay. Now, as far as the people following me, I mean, the man got in my face. I turned around and I slammed into him. He followed me from the doctor's office across the street to the subway. And when I turned around, I slammed right into him. And he just stood there looking at me. I've never heard of that going on.
This really is surprising for me. I mean, $9,800 is not a lot of money compared to some of the overpayments, and why they would put so many resources on this, right? I mean, you pay somebody for a day. How much does that cost?
Oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah.
Well, listen, God bless you. I would love to hear back from you. Keep in touch with us. Follow through with those steps. And, when you get it cleaned up, come on back on the show and tell us.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Here's what happened. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Right. Okay. You bet. Thank you.
Bye-bye.